Hello, I'm Alistair, sitting on the boat in the boat Sumara in the Faroe Islands, Torshavn harbour. As usual, it's raining, drizzle, fair bit of wind, but there's enough to keep you occupied. Walking's a good thing to do, especially on a Sunday because nearly everything's closed. So walking in the fog on the hills passes the time. Anyway, we walked to a lovely church yesterday, a kind of ancient monument on the other side of the island. It was a nice kind of hike, kind of 10-mile hike, so it was worth, a bit of good stout exercise. But today is crew change day. It's a day late, it's Monday. It was going to be Sunday, but SAS Airways are on strike. So there's a very stressful kind of reorganisation of flights and trying to get money back and all of that. But that's all been sorted. So Jannika's just on her bus to the airport and Torshavn comes in tonight. That means the boat is just me for a day, which is good. It's lovely having crew, but it's nice to be able to make a complete, absolute shambles of the place with tools out all over the place and hoses and God knows what. Give the place a good kind of clean up, ready for the next leg. And the next leg is about 300 odd miles to the northern tip of Iceland, trying to get to Husavik. Might have to stop before that. The weather's not looking good, certainly not good on Wednesday, or is it Tuesday? Tuesday it's really not looking good. Big purple stuff on windy, so we're not gonna go on Tuesday. But then that will be Torshavn's first day, so he can acclimatise and have a look around town, and we can do a few little jobs. Before we go, we have to send off a form to Iceland, giving all our details, the boat and all of that kind of stuff. And then so that when we actually arrive, we can radio in and say this is Yacht Sumara. And they have everything all written down on an email, which kind of makes sense, really. So, yeah, the boat's all pretty much prepared. I've got a bit of trouble, don't listen Ray, but if you're listening Ray, turn off now. Little bit of trouble with the heater. I think it's going to last, but I'm not too sure, so I'm going to try and buy a new controller. So I'm about to phone up the suppliers in England and see if they've got a kind of replica controller so I can just plug it in, because I don't want to mess around with loads of wiring. We've managed to get it to work, but it's very kind of touch and go. Otherwise I wouldn't mind getting some more diesel, but I've got these 20-litre containers. They're good 20-litre containers, but you need to consider they're pretty heavy. And if the garage is a mile and a half away or so, carrying one 20-litre container on one arm, it's a bit much really. So if I can't borrow there's a lovely Scottish boat moored up down in the end of the harbour, and I saw them with a trolley the other day, spotted it. So I'm going to see if I can borrow a trolley off them. If I can, I'll get the diesel in now. If not, Torshavn and I can take a bit of webbing up and we can share the lift between us. So that's about it. It was Matteo who told me to do some videos. He says stop posting pictures of supermarkets. But they weren't supermarkets, they were chandler's shops and hardware shops, which are far higher status. Any case, so it's all Matteo's fault. Matteo's just completed the round Britain and Ireland race in a Virtue. So they do get places. Okay, I hope you're all having a good time. If you're listening in England in your heat wave, if you're listening in the Faroes, let's hope the weather gets better soon. Okay, see you soon.